Good afternoon, everyone. This is Henry with Simpler Trading. As we get into tonight's free video, I wanted to bring you a couple of different setups, a few different durations as far as these ideas and how long you might like to hold them. And let's begin with the most broad. Now, gold has come up in several of these videos, but I continue to think that it will be an asset that is set to outperform in 2022. And if it does end up having to take a little bit longer, well, I'm willing to have the patience for that as we wait for this weekly squeeze to fire. When this signal finally gets going, I believe it will help us see the move up into 2200. And then I've been a little bit more aggressive with the idea as we've recovered the 816 off of this daily chart. So there is a path here to 1885 that'll be a little bit more shorter term, but if you have enough time, the 1930 and then 2000 I think will really be some great points to watch as bulls get into 2022. Now, more of what I think are very clean chart patterns, and maybe this one will take a little bit less time to play out, but I like the idea of DE for a move higher. So obviously today it's already up a good bit, but with the daily squeeze just starting to fire off of today's bar, there is potential for a breakout. Now, into earnings, it could just as easily chop, but when we see that perspective and then consolidate it to look at it more on the weekly, you see kind of a similar relationship. I like how symmetry, or the decline that preceded the rally, was mirrored in this correction. And as that relationship is maintained, we form a pattern of higher highs and higher lows, and that's step one of trend definition. So inside this bullish trend, you get above your 618 retracement, you see a weekly squeeze that is building momentum and set to release to the upside. If that doesn't work for the move into earnings, any dip on earnings should be a buying opportunity. And then given enough time, look for 422 and 449 overhead. Now last, and what I think I see as a short-term opportunity, wanted to show you some levels in Google. So off of the daily chart, today coming down to fill the gap for earnings. So really some excellent numbers from these guys, but all the same, high growth tech just getting beaten down over the past 5 sessions. Fills the all-important 2755 gap. And tomorrow, if you can open, the high of this bar was 2800. So if you can open above 2800 in Google, I think you've got a path to run into the broad moving averages. Here I have the 55 and the 100-day. So again, the summary would be open above 2800. Check with the market that if the market seems like it too would be set up for a little bit of a move higher. I think there's $30 in there that could provide an opportunity with this week's expiring options. I like the idea of selling the 2800s. But that will be market dependent. It will be dependent on Google opening. They're above where it needs to, but if you're looking for spots of strength, that could be one. So I hope that's helpful and brings you some good trade ideas for your week. Y'all have great trading, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey traders, this is Henry with simplertrading.com. I wanted to thank you for watching today's video. I hope you found it helpful. And if so, be sure to click the like and subscribe buttons down below. If you would like to also see me putting these ideas into action and trading my own account live in front of you, be sure to sign up at simplertrading.com, and I hope to see you in the chat room sometime soon.